Angel Eyes again, and I'm going to tell you a bit more about what he's been doing and all his buddies have been doing today. But first of all, I have to show you who's opening the barrier for me this evening. And it's Lisa, and many of you will know that Lisa tried to conquer cat bells back end of last year to raise funds for the sanctuary, and you did raise a lot of funds for the sanctuary, but you struggled with getting up cat bells.
Climbing is not my forte.
Just in case you didn't hear that, Lisa says rock climbing's not her forte. But you went back. You didn't tell any of us you were doing it.
No.
No. And you went back and you conquered it. Was it yesterday?
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Early.
Nice and early in the morning. Was it quiet up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the main reason you did it in the first place, was to conquer one of your fears.
Yeah.
And you've done it now.
I have done it.
Because ridiculously, Lisa felt that she'd let down everybody who'd donated.
I was annoyed with myself as well.
Yeah. But you've done it now.
Done it.
Which shows that if you challenge yourself, you can do it.
Yep,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, I'm going to leave you in peace now.
I need to go and cook some dinner.
You go and cook some dinner. Are you going to cook me dinner? No, I'm joking. I'm joking, honestly. Yeah. Good evening, Karen. Good evening, Maria. Good evening, Kit. Yes, there's lots of well done, Lisa. Oh, she's gone now. She's gone. Anyway, I was so chuffed for her. But now it's that beautiful part of the day. The golden hour, they call it, don't they? Although we're probably not quite there. And look, we've got little Hoytsy. Hi, Lucy. And we're just going to go for a nice little amble out. It's been a busy old day. We've had Jodie and Frey here and Anne. And we've spent the last couple of days getting everybody cleaned and tidied, all their beards trimmed, which is a job we try to keep on top of. There's little Jubbers in the garden. And the weather was perfect, conditions are perfect, they all looked beautiful, and Sandy will have got some amazing pictures. If you saw the little one that I shared as a post on YouTube or on our behind the scenes group, then that wasn't a Sandy picture, that was just a little random picture that I snapped during the day. But we'll just stop here and have a little bit of a look at the view. So for anybody else needing to switch off this evening, I hope you enjoy this nice little relaxing poodle up the road. Might just find my glasses, because that way I stand a better chance of being able to see some of your comments. I have to say as well, you know, those of you that know Angel Eyes, you'll know all the problems he's had with his sarcoid round his eye, and it's looking incredible. It's looking really well. So, hey Jamie. Oh, you know that Sandy's pictures are going to be amazing. And in fact, George, her husband, who posts them regularly on our social media, posted one of my favourites today of Anya and her daughter Siska, who we very sadly lost. And it's a picture of their two heads, and they look almost identical. So there's a number that she's taken over the years that are truly iconic. Hi, Panilla. And I have to say, this little fella, Hannes, he just lights up as soon as there's a camera. And he was just loving it. He was posing for England. And you know, some of the horses love to pose for pictures, and others are like, no, get lost, we'd rather eat. But he was in his element. Hi, Ange. And so because, you know, I know he loves that. I know he loves posing for photos. And he so enjoyed his little amble out last Wednesday. I thought, as he's looking particularly shiny and gorgeous. And look at that mane. It's almost like it's had straighteners on it. So Jodie got him all cleaned and tidied yesterday. I mean, it's lovely when he's got the plait in, but I think it's even nicer when you can see the whole thing. There's a lot of people who would have hair envy there. So we managed to get all 15 photographed. Started with Spesh and Yodel, who, because Jodie and Anne started with them because Frey and I were busy doing a live feeding time that we like to do on a Wednesday morning. So we came back and they'd let them through into the extension of Fat Camp, or Fat Camp number 1. We have a number of them at the moment. Hi Isaac, you're over in Yorkshire. Well, thank you for joining us. Hi Linda. Dee, it is very nice out this evening. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I thought we'd go up this way because it's a little bit shaded because it's still quite warm. So yeah, we started with Spesh and Yodel, and yeah, all they wanted to do with it was eat. So Jodie and Anne were having to work very hard to try and get their attention. And it was interesting actually, because it was Anne's first time seeing what's involved in doing a photo shoot. And you know, most of the time Sandy gets just very natural images of the horses out and about around the farm, or when we've got visitors. But of course we were specifically trying to get profile pictures today, and whenever you try to stage anything, it never goes 100% smoothly. I have to say, and it's not because she's Mummy's favourite, but Annie was an absolute pro, you know, as well as Hannes. And I'm sure that Sandy's going to have some amazing profile pictures of her. I think Isaac, bless you, I think you, Facebook is saying that you need to head off to another channel. So let me just remove you. Sorry, I've just dropped Hannes's reins, but that's okay. There we go. Hi Linda. Hi Massine. Hello to anybody else who's joining me this evening for this little hack out, whose name I don't see. I know not all of you like to comment, and that's absolutely fine. But if you do want to press the like button, or even if you like what you see and you want to see more of the horses and more of our day-to-day lives at the sanctuary, if you've not done so already, if you'd like to hit the subscribe button, it all helps us to keep doing what we do. Dee, you spent your young days around those big Shire horses. I haven't been on a horse since my early 20s. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, most people always think of a horse and, you know, think of them being there just for riding. But if you think back to those days, I bet you what you missed the most was just the feel of their noses, or just being around them and the energy that they share with you. And that's what we try to provide at the sanctuary, because Friesian horses love people. We just want everyday people, you know, not those who just simply think that a horse is there to have somebody on its back, but people who just want to breathe in their energy, smell that gorgeous horsey smell, and be up close with them. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm just live on YouTube at the moment. No, it's okay. Oh, right. So right. Right. Oh, okay. I'll bear, yeah, I'll bear that in mind. All right. Thank you. Take care. Hi, Diane. Hi, Inika. Hi, Nemo. Oh, Diane, your battery's down to 10%. Well, my phone actually died today because it was in use quite a lot. So I had to charge it before I came out. I had half an hour to charge it. I think I've got about 50%. So hopefully I'll manage to keep you all live on here until we get back to the farm. But we're not going to go far because, as you know, Hannes isn't, he doesn't do a lot of ridden work. So he's not massively fit. So we're just going to go very gently and I'll possibly walk him the last part home. Hazel, aren't your ears great? Hey, Hannes, you've got very beautiful ears and very beautiful eyes. Hello, Charlotte. Lovely to see you on here. Oh, sorry if I'm missing any comments. Karen, Diane's Hoytzer and Jubba's mosaic, if anybody saw that on the vlog that I put on, it was honestly the most gorgeous piece that I'm going to treasure forever. It's really, really lovely. And speaking of Diane, of course, last Wednesday I did launch another of Diane's fantastic creations, that stunning peacock coloured Anya quilt. So that is being raffled at the moment. So it's up on the website, so you can get your tickets for that. And then next Wednesday, although it's racing in Cartmel, there's a little racetrack and there's racing that day, I will do my best to take you out on a hack. And then we'll find out who the lucky winner is of that raffle. Thank you to Frey, who I'm pretty sure is on here. Frey's been fantastic today, as has Jodie. So she's not back at the farm at the moment, so she's gone home. She should be having a nice, relaxing evening. But I think she's on here removing those people that aren't our kind of people. We like anybody who loves animals. Right, Hannes, I'm going to let you decide which way you want to go. We can either go up this bridle way, or you're going to go, look, I haven't got the reins. Oh, he only wants to go here because there's grass. Right, let's take you up the bridle way. We'll have a little mooch up here, and then maybe we'll walk back down, or we'll come back across the other little bridle way, which I think I took you all along a little while ago. Can't remember with who. Good evening, Adam. You can ask a question, and if it's appropriate, then I'll give you an answer. I'm quite happy to answer questions. Inika, it is a beautiful evening, and I love this bridle way as well. Hi, Jenny. So if anybody's got questions, as I say, whether it's about horses or what we do, then feel free to ask. Oh yeah, no, you need to go away. The person who asked that question. One day in life, I hope you learn to be a nice person. Yes, Frey. Yes, Frey has got some fabulous footage from today's photo shoot, and she's very kindly editing it this evening so that she can share it with all of you, because, you know, it's a really special time of year when It's warm, it's dry, there's not too many clegs or flies out yet, and the horses have just got their summer coats. I was going to say that everywhere's green, but it's all looking a little dry at the moment because we've had no rain, and it's just a perfect time to get photo shoots and pictures of all the boys and girls looking at their very best. Right, sorry, I'm missing a few things here. Yeah, Jamie, you're right. That person sadly does have no life, but I hope they find one day. D, ground must be soft for horse hooves on the grass. Well, the ground's really hard right now. Really hard. Hi, Big Sis. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Linda. Good evening, Tara. Lovely to see you on here. I hope you've been back down to the horse yard and got your fix in. Oops, sorry, bushes are a little bit low there. Oh, honest. Oops, sorry. There we go. Oh, it's nice of Big Sis to be joining. I thought you were going up to have your dinner without me. She didn't want to wait for me for dinner. Okay, right. There's absolutely no need for unpleasant comments by anybody. The only reason that comment was made about somebody having no life is that if people are really that sad that they want to post unpleasant comments, then really they don't need to be on our channel, because our channel is all about appreciating animals, whether it's horses, any four-legged creatures. So we'll go back to the nice people. William, yes, we are in Britain. I've turned around here just because the hedges were very low up there. And so I thought it might be a bit of a struggle to get through without getting off. So yes, we're in England. We're in the north of England, in the Lake District National Park, near a little place called Cartmel in Cumbria. Thank you, Slay all day. He is very lovely. He's very gorgeous. He's got a very big fan club all over the place, and it's only because of his fan club that he's still here. Because, hold on, let me duck under this tree. Oh, that's really low, isn't it, Hannes? Because a couple of years ago, if we'd listened to a lot of people, he would have been put down because he had such a problem with his eye, a very rare conjunctival sarcoid in his eye, and there was lots of discussion about whether it was right to try and save him and put him through the treatment. But he in himself was so tolerant of it all. And I'm a great believer that the horses let us know, any animal lets us know when they've had enough. So thanks to his fan club, we got him through the treatment, and 2 years later, he's still with us. And, he's not a working horse as such. Yes, I'm on him this evening, but I'm making it nice and quiet and gentle for him. And I will hop off him on the last part of the road. But, he enjoys life. He enjoys life out in the field with his buddies. He doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. He loves his food, he loves his visitors, and he loves his buddies. And we have him on various medications and specialist food to help with various arthritis issues that he has through his body. But we keep him as comfortable as we can, and he genuinely seems very happy with life. Oh, Slay, you've just subscribed. That's very kind of you. And thank you and welcome to any new subscribers this evening. I believe during our live feeding time this morning, where Frey and I took you down to feed the boys and feed the girls, we picked up 12 or 13 new subscribers, so it's always nice to find new people to join our lovely community. Good evening, Peg. Sorry you're a bit late to the party. It's not been a good day. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Speaking of arthritis, you know all about that. Stride away, you love Friesians. You've got very good taste. Champ, I'm afraid I don't speak Spanish. I'm absolutely rubbish at other languages, I'm afraid. It's something that was never one of my strengths at school. Thank you, Lorna, for reminding everybody to hit the like button. We've got some fantastic people on this evening, but I guess with that, the percentage says there's going to be one or two that aren't necessarily our cup of tea, but that's fine. You never know, some of them might be converted into being a little more positive in life. Who knows? The other thing that actually, sorry, I'll come back to your comments, that I wanted to mention was that, a number of you on here this evening are our wonderful patrons, and we rely very heavily on our patrons to be able to keep doing what we do. Our patrons, it's not like Patreon on YouTube. It's basically where you go on our website and you make a monthly contribution towards the day-to-day care of the horses. And that is absolutely invaluable. And one of our very long-standing patrons, Joy Duxbury, who is... she's a professor of mental health, actually, and she originally opened our Friesian Friendship Barn when we first launched that. She did the very first fundraiser that somebody had done for the sanctuary back in 2021, and she did a triathlon. And this year she is doing the Great North Swim. I think it's on the 15th of June, so it's only a couple of weeks away. And she's very, very kindly doing it in aid of the sanctuary once again. So I think the link has gone up on our behind the scenes page and on one of Frey's videos. And if Frey is still with us, then perhaps she can pop the link to it in the comments, or we'll add it as a post later. But she's going to be doing this wonderful Great North Swim in aid of all the boys and girls, and in particular for one of her favourite horses, Nika, which I think if some of the funds can go towards supporting her, because she's had a bad time recently with white line disease, and now she's got a rotated pedal bone, so she's got lots of problems in that one foot that require extra care and attention. So anyway, sorry, I wanted to share that with you while I could. I will come back to your comments. Hannes is a beautiful soul. Anita, you and the Friesians make my day when you post. They're the most beautiful horses. Anita, thank you. And we all absolutely love sharing them with everybody, whether it's physical visitors or with those of you online. And in fact, when we used to rely solely on visitors coming to the farm, I always used to share a lot on social media. I videoed the horses all the time. When we stopped allowing people to come and ride them and do things with them that weren't necessarily in their interests, I did think, well, surely, how are we going to raise the funds to support their care if people aren't actually doing things with them? And we had this whole issue with Hannes and his eye, and actually I'm going to hop off him now because he does feel a little bit tired. And I thought, well, okay, well, I can share his story, but if people haven't met him, why would they want to support him? And it absolutely blew me away with the support that came from sharing his story with all of you online. Hey, Angel Eyes. So, you know, the fact that I think that was a big learning curve for me at the time, the fact that they do bring so much pleasure to so many people through the screen as well. Right, Hannes, should we take the reins over your head? And I'll go on the other side so that you can see his beautiful mane as we walk along. Oh, your brow band's dropped down now. There we go. There we go. What have you spotted? Have you spotted something up the road? You're so photogenic. Come on, my handsome. You go over that side. There you go. There you go. You can walk along beside him. You've subscribed as well, champ. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, William. That's very kind of you. Linda, Tracy, where did Hannes come from? The Netherlands. He did come from the Netherlands, and actually, interestingly, the lady who originally bought him, I actually met her, and we took her to various places in the Netherlands to view horses when we were over there for the stallion show one year. And she ended up buying Hannes from one of the top yards. I think, I could be wrong, I think it was Ted Kopp Jansen. And she bought him, not while we were there, she went back and she bought him as a foal. What have you seen, darling? Hey, what have you seen? It's okay. It's okay. The problem is if I go that side, then I can't see anything because of the sun. Oh, he says there's something going on up there. There's something going on. What is it, darling? Hey? What have you seen? What have you seen? Sorry, I'm missing your a lot of your comments just while I'm looking at Hannes. So yeah, he came over as a youngster, and then she had him professionally backed by a dressage trainer when he was only 3, which to me is very, very young. And then, how old were you when you came to us, Hannes? Were you 5? Because she was struggling with him. He was very forward. She wasn't the most confident of riders. And anyway, she just left him with us. She abandoned him here, lost all contact with her, stopped paying all her bills. And, you know, this was 10 years ago. But yes, that was a long answer to your question. He was born in the Netherlands. Sorry, I can't see the comments at the moment just because I'm on this side and the sun is shining right in my eyes. So I'm hoping you can see Hannes's little face. There we go. Hannes, ho. Shh. Oh, let me come around the other side. There we go. There we go. You look better on that side just because of the sun. Oh, Peg, we try and lift your spirits. We try, you know, that's the idea. You know, anyone who comes onto the farm, we want you to leave your troubles behind and go away with a big Friesian smile on your face. And if that works online and through a screen too, then that's good with me. You know, the horses lift my spirits. Yes, they're very, very hard work and it's non-stop. But they're what keep me happy. I was going to say keep me sane, but I think some people would question that. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down, so apologies if I miss any comments. Jenny, what age is Hannes? Hannes, what are you now? Are you 14, 15? Somebody will correct me. Champ, bless you. It is a he. He is Hannes. And as you can see, he's marching along now. I'm not going to make him go faster because he could do on his own now, but I wasn't going to do that while I was on him just because it's not fair, because he's not had anyone on his back much recently. So he's not got the muscles in all the right places. And You know, that would be like asking somebody who's never given someone a piggyback to run a mile, carrying somebody. And I think you'd find it quite uncomfortable. Anyway, he has got a glistening mane and his little auburn highlights in his forelock. Hello, Tyler. Stride away. Okay, I love all the love hearts. Cool. Champ, how much does it cost to buy a horse? Well, how long is a piece of string? There's so many factors. And actually, the cheap part is buying them. Oh, Frey's saying that it won't let her share the GoFundMe link. So we'll get that up on a post on our channel. Let's just have a look at the view while we're here. And I'll just have a scroll through some of the comments. Thanks, Frey, for trying to do that anyway. Katie, why does his headband keep falling? Because it's actually too big. Plus, he also rubbed it when I hopped off him. And it's because he doesn't... It would usually have a separate strap that comes through here for the throat lash. So yeah, it just doesn't fit very well. But I don't think it was irritating him. Joy, never apologise for being late. It's lovely of you to join us anyway. Oh my goodness, I think I'm quite far behind with the comments. Jenny, oh, I like that. Thank goodness for Greenbank and you. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. And this is the beautiful Greenbank. Wouter, he's a Friesian horse. And I used to have a Friesian horse called Wouter as well. Still got his sister, but sadly he's now down in our memorial orchard, which I'm going to try and point at it, which is down here, because we lost him to a ruptured stomach a number of years ago. Oh, good evening, Lance. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. I'm just scrolling through. Thank you, Jamie. That's very kind. I'm glad you've forgiven us for last night. And Tamara sending an email to you to herself. That did make me giggle, but we were both slightly horrified. Oh, thank you, Anita. We'll always take care of him. We'll always take care of all the ones that come into our lives. Thank you, Margaret, for confirming that Hannes is going to be 15 on the 7th of June. Yes. See, I'm not very good at remembering that. I know that he shares a birthday with Tamara and is it Hoitzer? I'm sure you can tell me. Good evening, Lindsay. Good evening, Bessie. Thank you, Frey. Oh my goodness, I think I am a long way behind on comments. Right, okay. Oh, Inika, you've got Nemo asking to go out. You best go do that. Dawn, don't apologise for being late. Where are you coming from? We're in the UK. We're in Cartmel. This is the Cartmel Valley that Hannes is looking over right now. And it's beautiful. It's a little bit of heaven. It's our little bit of heaven that we love to share with you all. I don't like it when I have to go out into the real world. It's not always a pleasant place, is it? Good evening, Donna. Peggy, I think that's true with any animal. Buying them is the easiest part. It's the maintenance, vets bills, etc. that costs the most. Dawn, love it. Just visited last year. Excellent. No, it's not the real world. The real world, and you know, the corporate world in particular. I was speaking to somebody on the phone yesterday and they were like, well, we have to submit your application to management, and then management will review it and decide whether they can look further and offer you the support that you're looking for. Anyway, yeah, it just frustrates me. And I know it has to happen, and I know there have to be rules, but I quite like living in this little bubble here. Charlotte, Cartmel is that thimble full of diamonds that Chris Evans described it as that. And it is gorgeous. And this is the best part, isn't it, Hannes? Yes, yes, up here at Greenbank Farm, especially on a day like today. Look at that sun now. This is the golden hour. Anita, so beautiful where you are, and I so appreciate all your posts. Did you ever ride in competitions? Sorry if you already answered this. Don't apologise, because, you know, I share an awful lot of stuff and I talk a lot. So I probably have shared that at some point, but I'm quite happy to say again. Yes, I did do some competitive riding, not my thing. I always felt slightly uncomfortable about it. What I loved about the Friesians and the whole grading system was that it wasn't about competition. It was about the horses being assessed for their strengths and their conformation, their movement, their temperament. So it wasn't, even if your horse got graded highly, it wasn't just one person's opinion on the day. So that's why I loved doing the inspections. I wouldn't do it these days for a number of other reasons. But I did some low-level dressage as well. I used to show dogs as a kid, and, you know, I should have been put off from then, because it's not a very nice world, the showing world. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic I won't get into. But yes, I have done competitive riding. And even when I was president. Did you need to pee, darling? Or are you chatting to Hoitzer up there? Be nice to each other if you're going to do that, yeah? Be nice to each other, no being silly. Hoitzer sometimes is a bit rude. Even when I was president of the Friesian Association, you know, everyone would say, oh, you should run events for people to bring their horses to, and they love competition. Well, most people who have a horse actually don't want to compete it. They just want to have a nice relationship and have fun. So I remember we did a festival, and it was all about Friesians through the ages, with people dressing up in costumes. We did a little bit of a fun gymkhana. We did some just some really fun activities, and everybody who just had a Friesian as a pet didn't need to feel intimidated, because they were just bringing their horse along to have fun. And, you know, that's what it's all about, making sure that they're enjoying life rather than feeling that they need to perform in a certain way just to get somebody's approval. Anyway, there's Hoitsy Poitsy. Ange, it's been so lovely to see you and Hannes in this live hack up now to the yard, and a treat, an apple treat. I have got an apple waiting for him, and I'm hoping that Free Reiner's Annie... no, don't go up on the cottage lawn, Hannes. You'll be in trouble. Come on, darling. That they haven't stolen it. Bye, Hoitsy. I'll see you in a bit, darling, because I'll come and move your water sprinkler in a minute. Right, let's go up to the yard. Do you want to see what Michael's been doing? Oh, I don't think I can get near it. No, I don't think I can. Thank you, Katie. Dawn, you know, and if people want to compete, that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with it. It's just not for me. And, you know, I'm not here to try and tell people how they should run their lives and how they should do things with horses. I'd like people to treat horses better and with more consideration for what's right for them, as opposed to what they can do for you. But yeah, I'm not trying to be a training channel. I just like sharing our day-to-day lives with you all. And if people can learn better animal care from what we do, then that's a bonus. Now, I'm hoping that we don't cut off, because sometimes we do, as I get to the barn. I'm just going to take Hannes's bridle off so I can give him a treat, and then I will come back to your comments, because I can't quite read them at the moment. Let's take this off, young man. Oh, where's that beautiful face? His scar in it is his superpower. I'm just going to wipe it. There we go. There we go. Let's take that off. Oh, look, there's a big bird sat up on the roof, looking down at us. Right, Angel Eyes, I've got your apple over here. Let's hope we don't cut off. Here you go. Here we go. Don't take the whole thing. It's very important you bite into it. This is a good opportunity to thank all of you who buy the treats and the apples and the clementines and the carrots in the winter off our wish list. They do get them every day. They don't get the carrots at this time of year because carrots don't last at this time of year. They go a bit slimy. But we are giving them bananas as well and blueberries. Yep, Joy, you're right. I'm picking up on some comments now. Treat them better and with love and respect. And yeah, they'll do anything for you if you respect them. Katie, I didn't know that horses liked clementines either until I have to say, I watched a little donkey reel. Excuse me. Are you going to keep still while I take your saddle off? And I watched a donkey reel, and it was this guy feeding his donkey a clementine, and it was just hilarious. And the donkey was clearly thoroughly enjoying it. And we found that some of ours, are you cleaning out Hoytz's dinner bowl? Some of ours like them, and others aren't that fussed. Let me just pop you down there while he's clearing the bowl out. Oops, I've got my mug shot there for a minute. Just while I take his saddle off. Hannes, are you going to talk to everyone, or are they just going to look at your legs? And you know, some of them, hold on, pick you up again. Some of them like, sorry, you don't want to see my mug. There you go. Some of them also like watermelon. So we like to try them with different things. Actually, speaking of different things, the Hoytzer and Jubba's garden, some of you will know that we replanted that with wild meadow flowers, particularly suitable for horses, meadow grass and herbs. And we went in there today with Hoytzer and Jubba's for the photos, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you're still here? Fantastic. It smells of chamomile. Oh, and I've just seen, Jamie, you mentioned the sarcoes. And yeah, I need to actually give feedback to Thunderbrook about their sarcoes, which is one of the supplements that Hannes is on. Because when he had all the surgery around here, we always knew that there was still sarcoid tissue here and that they would continue to grow. But this little one here has grown, shrunk back, and it looks a little bigger at the moment. But given the speed that his sarcoids were growing, I think it's a testament to their sarcoes that he's doing so well. He also had them on his sheath as well, and I don't need to show you down there, but he had one that just popped off. Oh no, Dawn, honestly, I look shocking at the moment. It's been a long day. Didn't even do my hair, but it's under a hat at the moment. Not that I ever do my hair. I think I can hear a Twix down there. Shall we go down and see Twix? Hannes, I'll get you another apple. Hello, Twixie. Do you want to say hello to everybody on YouTube? Do you want to come and say hello? Twixie. Oh, did that scare you? Twixie's not very brave. So this is our feed and rug room. Twix, you have had lots of food today. No, you're hiding under the carriage. Right, let me grab Hannes another apple. We have got more apples arriving this week. Here we go. Oh, Hannes. Hannes, 2 apples, but you've been a very good boy today. There we go. Oh, is that tasty? He's one who actually, when we have visitors, I don't let visitors give him treats because he actually can be quite rude with food. But I know that, don't I? Yes. And you can't boss me around. Hey. Oh, is that tasty? Oh, Peg, I think you must be on delay. Once Hannes has finished his apple, I'll turn you round so that you can see Twix again. She's shouting at me from behind. She does want food, but she always wants food, and she had two big pots of food this morning. I will give her some more tonight, probably when I come down here. Oh, here you go. Chat to everyone. There you go. Twixie. You can't keep walking away every time I put the camera on you. That's very rude. Very rude. She is acting like she's starving. I will take you to... Oh, look, we've got a D as well. I will take you to their food corner. It's quite grubby at the moment. And if you insist, I will give them some more food. Do you both want? Okay, right. Let me go up there. Look, she's up there shouting. They have permanently have my food. Oh, look, you haven't even finished your breakfast. Look, all your breakfast is still here. That's... What are you saying? Do you not like those ones? Huh? I know why, because you want the addictive ones. You're saying that you don't like tinned sardines, because I think that's some form of sardines. Honestly, little Twixie, eh? You beautiful girl. This is about as much as she can tolerate in terms of stroking. I know what you want. You want whiskers, and I shouldn't promote a brand, but I think there's something addictive in there, because you would rather have that than anything else. Yep, they're proper fussy. And there's D. D probably won't let me stroke her. Will you, D? Eh? Sometimes you do when you're eating. And a little bit taken out of her left ear. Hey, D, you going to say hello to everyone? You don't generally meow, do you? Anyway, that's the little pussycat. Really? I'm not going to put whiskers in that bowl with that. I'm going to have to throw that away. Don't you batter me. If I put my hand in front of her, she always batters me. She says, it's not nice, Mum. Don't like that one. Really don't like that one. You have to get me others. Oh, she's a good girlie. Hey? She don't like dry food, and I don't like the sardines. I'll clean that bowl out and get you some whiskers later. I'm not doing it while we're live on YouTube. That's everybody's breakfast for the morning. That's all the horses' breakfasts. The Sarco-Ease is... These are all our supplements. This is the Sarco-Ease from Thunderbrooks. You might as well have a look while we're here. I keep promising to do a feed video, and I haven't done it. So... let's show you what it is. So it's like this powder. So he gets 2 scoops like that in his feed every day. And I can actually read it to you. It's a blend of herbs, roots and tubers formulated to nutritionally support healthy skin, a healthy immune system, and help to support the body to remove unwanted toxins. And I think it does a really good job. So that's Hannes's supplement. This very big pot here is the Hestavad Pectigus Advance. This is very, very expensive. This is about £300 a pot. And that is the supplement that Iceman and Doutzen get to help with ulcers. So they get 2 little scoops, these little scoops. 2 little scoops like that in their feed every day. And so far, it's kept Iceman free of ulcers, and it certainly helps Doutzen with her digestion as well. Anyway, there's Hannes. I haven't got another apple for you, darling. Jamie, does Annie get cleavers? Was reading that they're good for skin issues. Excuse me. You're not having any more. You're not having any more. He's like, Mum, give me more food. Give me more food. Right, okay, you can have a couple of Thunderbrooks treats and then you've got to let me out. Okay, Whiskers is a great food. I know nothing about cat food, Peg. It's only because she's so addicted to it. I did wonder whether it had something in it that was quite... These are all our treats. Oh, I can't get the lid off. I have a few left in the tub down here. Here we go, you can have these. So I'm sure it is a very good food. And she eats it most days. They constantly have dry food, and then I tend to give them either the Whiskers or the tinned fish, which they clearly weren't enjoying today. They usually do enjoy it at the end of the day. I know Donna Hunnis does have a lovely little tash, although it's not long now, but it's a lovely little grey tash. Anyway, let's take you round to see everybody else. Sorry about the cough. Dawn, well, thank you. Welcome as a new subscriber. Speaking of Annie, now I have to say, I pick cleavers and cow parsley for Hoitzer and Jubbers and Nero every day. And I've not been picking it for her. Have I, Annie? I need to put your fly sheet back on because it's only off because you were doing your photos earlier. Look, she likes neck scratches. Hey, Annie. Dear. Hello, my gorgeous. Hello. Hello. Oh, that's Hunnis trumping outside the door now. Thank you, Frey, for posting a link to our support page on our website where you'll see all the different ways that you can support all the horses at the sanctuary. Right. Oh, look, doesn't her face look beautiful in that sun? Hello, Annie. And then that's little floppy do on in the background. And then I'll take you around to, obviously, your favourite rainbow boy, Nero. And he actually had his photos today in the front garden. So we let him loose in the front garden. Say hello to all your fans, Nero. And don't eat my camera. And don't, oh, now you're stepping in the water. You've got your foot in the water bowl. Nero, you're standing in the water, darling. You don't care, do you? You don't care at all. The photo shoot went really well. Nero, thank you. Honestly. And he was really good. We kept his head collar on to start with because it's his beautiful rainbow head collar. So Sandy got some pictures of him in that. And then we did some with him just loose in the garden. So we'll see what she comes up with. I don't know whether you can see up the top there is obviously the sun, but stood in front of the sun is either Yodel or Spesh. I can't see who it is. And because I'm here, it's all about me. Nero, it's all about you, isn't it? Yes, yes. Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome. But yes, you had to have an extra bath this morning because you'd got yourself particularly grubby again, hadn't you? But you were a very, very good boy. Yeah. And he enjoyed going in the front garden. Although if Tamara's still watching, I didn't actually tell Tamara we were going in the front garden. But we didn't damage the lawn. Right, Nero, you have to stop that, Nero, because I'm going to see the girls. So it's not always all about you. He says, but it is, Mum. It is, everything is about me. Right, please don't do that while I go and see the girls. Right, I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, Nero. I'm not going to reward bad behaviour. He'll stop in a minute if I go out of view. Oh, Tamara is still watching. Tamara, we went in the front garden today, but the lawn wasn't wet. So we didn't do any divots, but we did save somebody from having to cut the grass. And also nobody climbed in the hot tub because there was no water in there. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Linda. Oh, Tamara, cook me some dinner. I'm starving. No, actually, I can't say that because she bought me back a blueberry muffin from her shopping. So in here, we have 3 others in Fat Camp. Oh look, we have a child. We have a Bailey, who's pinned to his phone. Look, you get to see anyone who doesn't know. This is my son. This is my son Bailey. Where have you been?
Neverland.
In Neverland. I don't think you've been to Neverland, have you? Oh, okay. That's because Nero can see us. Can we stand out of Nero's view? Oh look, you look lovely in the sunshine as well.
I hope so.
Oh, you walked back from school today, didn't you?
I did because my bus was 10 minutes late and I couldn't be asked.
Asked. Yes, thank you for correcting. No, you just didn't want to hold up everybody else on the bus.
Yeah, let me get an Oreo.
Katie, Charlotte says hi. Katie says hi.
Hello.
They'd like to know how you're enjoying your new job.
It's good. Yeah, it's enjoyable. I get a 20%.
Oh.
Hello, Tamara.
Oh, look.
Hi,
So tomorrow, Tamara's on live as well. He didn't swear, Tamara.
No, I don't
Right,
want to
Tamara's
eat.
made you food,
I know.
so
Bye-bye.
you should go up and have food. Look, you see the joys of teenagers. Dawn says hello.
Hello, Dawn.
Lindsay says, how did the job go?
Wow. What are you laughing at?
No, just because Katie said Tamara's watching.
Tamara's always... She's like that,
Think before you speak.
I know, I'm trying to think of the name of it. That one Big Brother is watching poster.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, but no, she wasn't. Yeah, but no. No, she wasn't watching.
If I don't pull it up.
Katie says you've got to be nice to your Auntie Tamara.
Yeah, no.
Yes, Diane says hello. Look,
Hello.
he's stuck to his phone.
No. This poster.
That poster, Big Brother is watching you.
That's what Tamara is.
How Lance wants to know how the acting stint is going.
It's going well. Did I tell you I got cast as King Lear?
No!
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot
Did
to tell
you? Oh my
wait, no.
goodness!
Oh, wait, no, I didn't forget to tell you because I'm not today.
You've got cast as King Lear.
Yeah, a bunch of people dropped out. So,
Well, that's not the reason that you'll have been cast in it.
well, that was.
No, it wouldn't have
That
been.
was actually the reason, though, because there was another one. But it's fine. I got it.
That's brilliant. Well
I
done.
know.
So when are you doing that?
I have absolutely no clue. We did our first rehearsal yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I need to give you a little hug. I'll do that off camera. Here we go. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Well done, darling.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
And
That's good.
something coming up.
Yep, and then you're doing Snow Queen Panto, aren't you? So have you decided what part you're going to audition for?
I don't think I can say it.
Can you not? Why? Is it rude?
Granny, Fanny, Annie.
Oh, you're going to go for the Dame.
I'm thinking of going for the Dame.
You're thinking.
A chance. A chance.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I wish I could be there for the auditions.
I don't.
Diane says that we're all watching you.
I feel
You've got 108 people watching you at the moment,
I
Bailey.
have such privacy in my life.
Not
Yeah.
anymore. Would you like me to move away?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I love the spotlight. Even if it's meant to be about the horses.
It's about the horses, the farm, everything. Look, you've got Auntie Ren over there. Go and say.
Wouldn't she technically
Lindsay-
be my sister? Since she's your child.
Well, she's not. Well,
You class her as your child.
well, of course I do.
Exactly.
I have you. You're my 2-legged child, and I have lots of 4-legged children. One of which is still bashing a gate over there. Nero is everybody's child.
Yeah, Nero's that one.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking before I'm speaking.
Okay. No, I'm going to stop you there because
no,
Katie
don't, yeah.
Katie says it's all about Bailey too. You're such a diva. You're such a diva.
No.
Dawn says King Bailey.
Monarch. I'm not over any monarch.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
am the leader of this country.
Oh, okay.
Did you know there is actually a self-proclaimed country in America that uses its own currency, its own like different stuff, and it's just this guy's plot of land.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
self-proclaimed-
I don't know because I
It's
don't.
a self-proclaimed country, and the shush.
Nero, you're
interrupting my random fact time.
you're challenging Bailey. You're challenging Bailey.
Don't think I want him.
Anyway, I'm sure that a lot of our American followers will have heard about that as well.
No, it's actually I don't think it's like recognized by the US. Something, my voice is reverberating or something. It's really annoying.
You have to talk slowly because
It's
otherwise
not
people can't hear.
recognized by the US as an official country, but it has its own flag, own national anthem.
Okay, maybe we should do that here as well. Should we have
should
our own
just
little
call it
country?
The bubble.
The bubble, the Greenbank bubble.
The Greenbank bubble.
Katie says she lives in Canada and she's never heard about the place.
Oh.
There we go. We'll see if anybody else
It's not
has.
a very well-known thing. It's just, I'm the kind of person who will just know very random facts. Like,
Is that
you
too
know-
much time on TikTok?
No, it's just I watch way too much random stuff, and
Yeah.
my friends tell me way too much random stuff because my friends and I are very weird people, so we all know very random stuff. Like, did you know the Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do in your life was die?
Yeah. Yeah, you told me that. Can of worms, Bailey. Absolutely, Jamie. It is a can of worms. I'm going to go over and show everybody the other ladies in Fat Camp.
Bye-bye.
You need to go and eat your dinner.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. You can pour me a gin if you like. Oh, dear. There we go. You had the two children, the two demanding children. You had a bit of Nero and you had a bit of Bailey. Anyway, here's Ren Pen. And some of you will have seen the video that I posted last night because Ren really wasn't very happy yesterday. Were you, darling? And you're still a little bit uncomfortable today, aren't you? Eh? You're still a bit uncomfy today. Yeah. But she's had some extra bute. And she's in here on a very, very restricted diet right now. Along with her niece, Sneaky News, who is also on a restricted diet because her pedal bone has rotated in her foot. Where's your ear disappeared to, darling? Is Mabel not letting any of you near the food? So they have in here, not a lot left, but down there is a hay net with soaked haylage in. And Mabel tends to hog it because, as we know, Mabel has the biggest belly and she's rather tubby. So she's not really letting Nika and Ren have much of a look in. But what we're doing with them is they're on this soft surface at night. They'll have this hay net now, which is soaked for about 8 hours. And then they will have another one at 10 o'clock tonight. So when you get laminitis, and you know, we know from jubbers, and it's not something that I've had to deal with in Friesians in all the time that I've had them, other than a traumatic laminitis, you have to restrict their intake. And we know with jubbers that if we keep him on a really restricted diet for several days, he feels so much better. Nika's is going to take a lot more time to sort out just because her pedal bone has rotated, and that's not something that goes back into position on its own. It's a case of waiting for her feet to grow and for Chris, our farrier, to then trim her to get the angles right again in her foot. So our laminitis isn't fun to have. I'm in Arizona and a lot of horses get laminitis there. Yeah, as I say, it's not something that I've ever had to deal with the Friesians. And, you know, I know that a lot of ours aren't getting the exercise that they used to have. You know, they're not doing quite so much work. Some of them are getting older. But we do keep them out 24/7 so that they're constantly moving and constantly exercising themselves. And even doing that and changing their diet, giving them a sugar-free diet, and not putting fertiliser on our land. All our haylage is old meadow grass. You know, they've still ended up with it. But the ones who've got it are older horses, and they can be more susceptible as they get older. But it's horrible to see Wren not feeling good, because all her life she's been a really healthy horse. And I don't like to see her not happy. You can tell. You know, she often stands here looking sleepy, but she is uncomfortable. So she's had another beaut this evening, and I'll come down and see how she is a bit later tonight. But hopefully within the next 48 hours, she's going to be feeling an awful lot better. Anyway, where are we up to? I don't think I've got anyone else that I can take you to see. We can go and see who's around in the hay hole. I think little Princey might be round here. But I should pause there because that's such a beautiful view of these guys. How old are the girls? Renska is 20. Mabel is, someone's going to correct me on this. Are you 16? And Niki News is the same age as Hannes. They always look so beautiful. Stood by this conker tree. And then we've got the view over there. And then we're back round at the hay hole. And we've got little Hidda, little Floppy Doos and Annie doing a bit of mutual grooming. Oh, that's just the spot, isn't it, Hidda? Eh? Sorry, thank you very much. Mabel's 17 now. I just, you know, there's too much in my mind for me to remember all these things. Did he just bite you on the bottom, Annie? Hidda, that wasn't very nice, was it? You were doing nice mutual scratches there. And then you bite her on the bottom. Now share the hay hole nicely. No, Katie, I never get tired of it, which is why I never get tired of sharing it. And there's a lot of people who come and visit and never want to leave. That's why we need the Friesian village. But we have the online Friesian village. We have a virtual Friesian village, which is lovely. I don't actually know where Hannes has gone. Oh, there's Hannes. Hello, handsome. Hello. Are you just chilling in the sunshine? There we go. What's that, Carol? It's strange that 20 to a horse is old, but young in humans. I know, but I suppose it's like dogs, isn't it? And like any animals. And it's like 20 in a pony is not very old, but in a horse it is. Because ponies live a bit longer. There's his superpower. So he can't actually fully blink this eye, which is why we put eye drops in every day. And he has cream around the whole area. And we would have removed his eye if it was possible. Oh, darling, do you want scratches? Do you want scratches? But because the skin is so thin and not supple enough, it wouldn't actually heal. Hey, you gorgeous boy. Do you want a free rein for the night? And you can go back with the boys tomorrow. Yeah? And you good boy. Right, let me take you up to see, let's see whether Yodel and Spesh are up there, because I haven't taken you up to them. They're in the proper fat camp. Katie, somebody asked earlier what type of dogs you showed. Okay, you're not allowed to laugh. I showed Bichon Frise because my mum used to breed them. So I showed Bichons, and I even at one point showed a Yorkie, which you have to put on a silly little red box. I also showed Borzoi. I used to walk dogs for the top breeder of Borzois, a guy called Reg Bassett, who was fabulous. And I had a Borzoi off him called Jardas, who This was before I knew much about behaviours, and unfortunately he became very possessive of me, and a couple of times I took him in the show ring and he bit judges, so that didn't go very well. But he was a lovely dog, but yeah, just very, very possessive, can't say it, possessive of me at the time. This is Spesh, little Spesh, in fat camp, but you don't seem to be really losing weight very much, do you? So because there's absolutely no grass in here, we do give them a little bit of haylage, because it's important for horses to have food going through their systems, otherwise they can get ulcers. Oh, Yodel, that's her big sit. Oh, look, there's just my shadow there. Oh, that's because I'm stood right in front of the sun. There you go. Jamie, all the Bichons and Yorkies on the channel have just unsubscribed. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, because I love Bichons and I love Yorkies, but I've had so many people take the mickey out of me over the years for showing them, and you know, but they were lovely and they were real characters. They were real characters. Yeah, and I ended up, and it's what put me off showing and judging for a long time, because I ended up, my claim to fame, I was Junior Dog Handler of the Year, 1984, I think it was. And then because I'd won that, they asked me to judge. And I judged all these young junior handlers myself. And of course, because they were similar age to me, some of them were my friends. Oh, and I remember the parents were awful. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I could be on here forever talking about things like that. But then I'd never get to go up to the lodge and get my gin for the evening and get some dinner. And I'd love to just sit out with these guys. But I'm going to go and sit up at the very, very wonderful lodge that we've now got to live in while the shipping's being made. All thanks to the wonderful community we have and a very special anonymous donor. And sit up there and wait for Annie and Hidda to come and visit for their evening snacks. Although they're going to be a bit upset tonight because, sorry, let me just pick up feed bowls. Saves the job in the morning. They're going to be upset tonight because we've had the decking finished and there's railing on there. So they can still get to us and they can still get treats. But it's maybe not quite as easy as it was. Anyway, I think that brings us to a nice close. Thank you everybody who's joined me for tonight. It's been the perfect evening, a wonderful day with our fabulous team here and our photographer Sandy, and of course the real stars of the show, all the boys and girls, including this very, very special young man here, Hannes Angel Eyes, who is the founding Friesian of our sanctuary. He's the reason that we run as a sanctuary, and what an absolutely iconic little horse he is, who I think thoroughly enjoyed taking you all out on that hack this evening. So thank you all very much, and we'll see you all again very, very soon.